Hello everyone, myself Professor Gokul Patil. Welcome to YouTube channel. In this training video, we are going to talk about the one-dimensional array. The array is a collection of similar kind of data. We know that the array is a user-defined data type. So we have to study one-dimensional array in this session. In this session, we will talk about how we can declare and initialize the one-dimensional array. What sort of operation that we are going to perform on the array. What is upper bound, what is lower bound in the array, that we will see. Now start with the one-dimensional array. Array is a collection of similar kind of data. One-dimensional means there is a one index in the array. One-dimensional array is also called as list of element or element are organized in a row. For example, this is a block of memory where we can store a data by using one-dimensional array. So first of all, we have to initialize the array and then we are going to store a data inside that array. So to initialize the array, first we need to read the syntax. How to declare the array. As it is user-defined data type, so declaration is first required data type, then variable name, and in the square bracket we have to mention the size of array. What size we require for a particular array to store the element inside the internal memory. So let's say data type is integer, variable name let's say a, and the size is 5. So when I declare this variable integer a of 5, the compiler will allocate the 5 free slot for the array a, and it can be read as a of 0. Array index is always start from 0. So index is start from 0 and it will reach up to n minus 1. So it start from 0. So this is my 0th index, index 1, index 2, index 3, index 4. So sequentially 5 locations has been allocated for array A. So this is A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, A of 4. Now we can store the element inside that array. So let it be I stored some random information. So these are certain values that we can store inside the array. This element can be accessed through the index. So we can read the element directly using the index. So if I want to access this 30, I'll just write the printf a of 2. So that element we are going to access directly from the array. We don't require an address anywhere. We can access that element through the index. Suppose I want to print the second index element. What I need to do? I just need to write printf. It can be easily print. We can reassign the value for the array. Let's say if I write a of 2 is equal to 95. So 95 is going to store in the a of 2. So this value is going to be replaced with the 90. So this is the declaration of the array and how the elements are going to be stored inside the array. Now there are various operations that we can carry out on the array. Like the first operation is we can insert the element at any index. Either we can insert at the first index, either we can insert in between, or we can insert at the last. Then we can delete the element from the array. It is again similar. We can either delete the first element, we can delete the element in between the array, or we can delete the last element from the array. Then we can display the content of array. We can search the element from the array. Also we can modify the array. Modify the array. We can reverse the array. There are so many operations that we can carry out on the one-dimensional array. We will see that operation one by one, or we can see the implementation of that array. Now coming towards the discussion of upper bound and lower bound. In the programming, the array indexes start from the zeros. That starting index is called as the lower bound of the array. So this is the lower bound of the array. and the last index where the array is in, that is n minus 1, is the upper bound of the array. This lower bound and upper bound is very important. Before lower bound we cannot add the element, so index cannot be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and upper bound is the largest value that we can insert the element. For this case the upper bound is 5, so we cannot insert more than 5 elements, and if you are going to insert it, it cannot be stored inside the array, so we cannot retrieve that information from the array. So upper bound and lower bound is very important for the array. So in the given example, the lower bound is 0 and the upper bound is n minus 1. So we can store the element in between 0 to n minus 1. So this is all about the introduction of one-dimensional array. In the next running video, we will see that how we are going to insert, delete and search the element in the array. So hope you like this video. If you like this video, kindly share and subscribe the channel. If you subscribe the channel, it is highly appreciated.